The Roadrunner Review is brought to you by its proud sponsors. Please visit Qdoba's downtown location at 15th and Market to try some warm 3-cheese queso, tortilla soup, or burritos you can't find anywhere else. And Panorama Orthopedics and Spine Center. From sports injuries to spine injuries to total joints for arthritis, they're in your neighborhood caring for your injuries, located at 3 convenient locations: Golden, Littleton, and Thornton. Welcome back to the show, and who wouldn't come back to check up on the 2-time national champion women's soccer team? At the beginning of October, the Roadrunners were ranked 11th in the nation, sporting a 7-1-1 record, with their only loss coming at home to rival Regis. After back-to-back 1-0 victories over Kearney and Mesa State, it was on to Durango to take on Fort Lewis, the 7th-ranked team in the national polls. After both teams battled to a 0-0 first half, Metro outshot the home team 9-6 in the second half, but only Skyhawks defender Nicole Schumacher could capitalize, scoring at the 56-minute mark. Fort Lewis keeper Christine Schmelsley made 4 saves to keep the Runners off the board in the 1-0 win over the Runners. So it was a rematch with Regis, and for those who remember 3 weeks ago, the Rangers defeated Metro in OT, and it was the first time since 2001 that they had pulled off that feat. So the Runners out for revenge back to October 13th on Regis's pitch. Rangers strike first. Lauren Dorsey spits using her melon past Allie Seehausen, but hold on a second. The officials wave it off on the offsides. Still 0-0. Metro takes advantage. Madison McWilliams, and goes top left corner for the sweet goal. Runners take the lead. Right out of the break, Regis's striker Jordan Miller with the patience and beats Seehausen, and we're all tied up at 1 apiece. Both teams had chances in regulation, but no one could find the back of the net, so into overtime we go. First OT, McWilliams blasts the shot, but just a bit high over the net. Second OT now, Becca Medina and Miller running for the loose ball. Miller gets there first, taps the ball in front of the net, and Megan Stewart pushes the ball in for the game-winning goal. The loss was the second in a row for the Roadrunners, and it is the first losing streak for the team since 2001. So Metro's got to win, and how about a matchup with a team they've beaten 15 straight times? The Runners gladly host the Thunderwolves of CSU Pueblo. Metro's Sarah Tanis in net for her first career start, picking up a slow roller in the first half. Michael Ann Karras has no problem scoring, going top shelf past Jessica Stump. Now check out this play. Freshman Nicole Pollock beats 1, 2, 3, and 4 defenders, not to mention the keep, for her first collegiate goal. You might see that in our top plays segment. Metro up 2-0. Second half, McWilliams beats the defender to the spot, centers the pass. Ashley Numbers all alone nets in her 5th goal of the year, and Metro rolls to the 3-1 win and earned win number 10 on the season. 2 days later, Metro had a chance to avenge their loss to Fort Lewis at home on Auraria Field. First half, Tanis gets a paw on this chance, keeping the game scoreless. But it wouldn't be scoreless for long as Fort Lewis's Megan Streidel feeds a crossing Sarah Egbaum, who beats Tanis in the 27th minute. 8 minutes later, Becca Medina on the free kick fires a dart to the left side of the net. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. So into overtime we go. Metro has a chance. 5'9" Nicole Pollock places the header perfectly on net, but the keeper was all over it, and the game ends in a tie.
Now, it's unusual to say this. Metro State lost 2 in a row. How nice is a win and a tie just to get the momentum back going?
You know, it is good. For us, you know, I don't want the girls to get down on themselves, you know, because it's easy to, especially if you're not used to losing. But, you know, I think for them, they're continuing to work and they're continuing to battle with all the obstacles that we've had to go through this season. They're not giving up, and I can't ask for more.
Here are the final regular season standings in women's soccer, brought to you by the Hilton Garden Inn. After the Fort Lewis win, the Runners finished out the season going 2-1, earning a 5 seed in the RMAC tournament. They'll hit the road to Golden to take on the Colorado School of Mines on November 3rd for first-round action. Keep up with GoMetroState.com to follow your Roadrunners as they partake in the postseason. Time to pay those bills. Break time here on the Roadrunner Review. The Roadrunner Review would like to thank its sponsors, Jason's Deli. Real food is fresh, higher quality, more flavorful, less processed, and naturally better tasting. Get real food at any Jason's Deli location. And the Boulder Broker Inn, a proud partner and preferred hotel for Metro State Athletics. Metro State's 17th-ranked volleyball team is off to a stellar start in conference play, jumping out to a 5-1 start. They would, however, get their biggest test to date with a home match against the 10th-ranked team in the nation, Nebraska Kearney. Flashback time once again. The last time these two teams faced off, it was the RMAC tournament in Kearney, where Metro pulled off the huge upset for the conference title. Now back to 2010, first set, Metro takes the 24-23 lead on the kill by Emily Greenhall, but the Lopers take the final 3 points to steal away the 26-24 set win. Kearney, not known for their great defense at the net, brought their A game today, coming up with 8 blocks and 72 digs to keep the Runners' offense at bay. UNK takes set 2, 25-21. The Runners finally looked in system in set 3, putting points together, including this kill from Greenhall. She had a game-high 18 in the game. But Kearney was too strong down the stretch and completed the sweep of Metro.
Kearney played unbelievable defense. I mean, there were so many balls that we felt like would be down, and they just kept bringing them back. So, that probably was the difference. And I think, we made way too many unforced errors, and Kearney played pretty clean. I know they're capable of making errors, but they didn't tonight.
After a 3-0 sweep of Colorado College at home, it was on to Golden for a tough matchup with the Colorado School of Mines. First set, the Orediggers reach game point first. Jackie Stabell crushes the kill for the 24-22 lead, but 3 straight attack errors allow Metro to get back in it, and Greenhall completes the rally for the 27-25 set 1 win. Metro keeps the guns blazing in the second set, powering out the first 5 points. All 5'10" of Darcy Schwartzman gets tall against the Digger defense for the block. Metro easily takes set 2, 25-18. The third set featured 12 ties as Mines desperately tries to avoid the sweep. We're all tied at 22 when the RMAC Preseason Player of the Year comes through with back-to-back kills to rack up 16 on the night. Metro goes on for the sweep to even their record with the Orediggers in the conference standings. After the huge win over the Diggers, the Roadrunners caught fire, winning 5 straight games, dropping a mere 4 sets in those contests. Junior setter Darcy Schwartzman earned Set of the Week in the RMAC for her performances against Colorado College, Colorado Mines, and UCCS. She had a career-high 61 assists versus the Mountain Lions. This game featured a performance to remember by Julie Cassot, who pounded out kill after kill after kill for a career-high 22. Her previous high was 17, and she did that in a 5-set match. The Runners took care of the Diggers in 4 sets, and the team hit a season-high 377 in the match, including a remarkable 640 in set 4.
I feel good. We've been preparing for this game, looking forward to it all season long to play, one of our biggest rivals at home. And to take them in 4 and, play that well, we hit like a 640 something in the last game, that's incredible. It feels great.
Here are the RMAC standings in volleyball as of November 1st. Your Roadrunners avenged their earlier season loss to Nebraska Kearney with a 3-2 upset win over the Lopers in Kearney on October 29th. They followed that up with a 3-0 sweep over Chadron State. So now Metro finds themselves 1 game back of the Lopers with 1 week to go in the regular season. And how about a big congrats to Anna Mates, who earned Academic Player of the Year in the RMAC. We'll be right back.